Hey everyone, Mr. Klutz here, and after making the video showing how the small account challenge bombed today with the big mistake I made, I wanted to make a video too to show how some of the better trades I took today with the futures account I mentioned in the last video. I'm working on get funded account valuations. I was able to get 6 of those accounts today across the finish line of the threshold to pass the evaluation. And so I've been using a method that Momentum UK has pointed out in the Team 2 Discord, and it kind of ties in Casey's strategy a little bit. But one of the things, I'll show you a couple instances here today, and what it is basically setting, I've outlined this in another video a little bit, but setting limit orders on your EMAs, and then setting tight stops. So today I was kind of watching, if we zoom out, we were trending down, and we had this big back test, and I wasn't really playing it much here yet. But it came down here and then had this 48 test, came back down, sold off again, basically bounced at the bottom of this lows. And so I kind of thought, well, let's try taking this, this right here, this 13 retest. And so as it's getting here on 13, I put a limit order on the 13, and I think I put my stop just a little bit up here behind it, just not much at all. And that's what's so nice about these, is you can set such a tight stop. If you get hit, you get hit. And you take a tiny paper cut, and then you look for your next move. And so say I got filled here, and then I probably had it, what was that? That was at 18.90.50. I bet I had it like 50 cents, if that. So what happened then is this hit my stop. Okay, so let's see what's going to happen next. Well, now it's going to the 48, and I see the 48 held here. We're still in a downtrend. I set my limit order here, put stop maybe back above this candle a little bit. Stop gets filled, and look at that. And then so I get stopped out down there. So that was a massive move there. And so I took the paper cut here, and then was able to ride it out there. And then I flipped over here when these EMAs flipped. And sorry about that. I had to pause the video for a quick second there, but back out of here. So then when the EMAs flipped here, later it looked like, so basically you're watching structure with this too, right? Here's kind of, this was considered lower low, lower low, lower low. This here on the 2 minute, you can kind of start thinking, okay, this might be a higher low, especially with this big candle. And then once it's pushed up here and it's kind of getting back over to this next high, or it took out this, what we call a lower high here, we know this is going to be a higher high. So now I'm looking to shift long. Again, we're on the 2 minute chart, so these are scalps here. So I'm setting, this is a perfect place to here too, because it looks like they're trying to cross. So I take this here, I set my limit order, say 18.89.40. Even if you want to do 10 cents or 50 cents, it's somewhere down here. I might even have kept it tighter there. You could keep it at 20 or 30 cents if you want. And so, boom, it bounced and off it went. And I think I actually got hit on this pullback, but it was a nice win. And then there's just one more that I'll look at too that was on ES. This was actually the one that got me over the hump late in the day. This one was perfect. So same thing, right? Let's look at the broader structure here. We've obviously went up. We're trending down, down, down. And so this is one that it kind of did the opposite, and it didn't look the same way, and it's more of a feel thing. But this was making lower lows, but you kind of see it almost made like I guess the same low, but then this kind of came up and took out this high. But in the broader scheme of things, like, I don't know, we're on the 2 minutes, so I didn't feel like this was like a true like reversal yet. And so when this came up to the 48 and then came down to 13 and then came up to the 48, I tried right here because I had an easy stop here right above it. And so I was able to set my stop right here, just above, take it here, and then I caught that move. Boom, there we go. There's the final straw. So hopefully it's just something that gives you something to look at and how to time your entries good, and see just kind of look at charts in the Discord, things that Momentum posts from time to time, and just kind of look at how your EMAs react to price. We're constantly playing flags out of the EMAs. So if you can get an entry off of the EMA, there's a really low risk to reward for you to be able to find good entries and have little risk for a potential big reward. Because if we look here, let's see, let's put like a short position here and just see what that risk to reward is. So I'm thinking the lows are my target there. So if I'm entering right here with a stop just above, let's see, just like right in there somewhere. The lows is my target. Like that 8.75. I mean, that's huge risk to reward. So it just helps you find more of these and something more to think about when you're taking these types of plays. So anyways, with that said, hopefully this video is helpful, and this is probably my last one until next week. So I'll see you then. Thanks.